and get to, okay, let's go back to the biographies and let's just start at the beginning. I want to, I'm interesting to see actually Shiori here. So let's take a look at her. I mean, I love this this miniature. Okay, Shiori. Although it's still a confusing miniature because I'm like, okay, all three at once, but at the same time it's going to be wonderful to do a stop motion animation of her, because I could have like the regular Shiori figure from Swarm of the Morrow, and then when she does like a special attack, you know, I can kind of fade it, you know, using my magic of stop motion, and then have her like do a special attack towards like all three of her at once. She's just moving very fast. So that means I have to find a way to introduce Shiori into the Tales of Valhalla family, I think, in the future. There's ways to do it. There's ways to do it. Let's see, okay. Einar is one of Valhalla's first Valkyrie generals. He is known above all for his stoic enforcement of discipline. His army is more coordinated than Vidar Solberg's, more loyal than Yandar's stalwart knights, and more efficient than Aquila's wizards. Like, I think how Tabletop Bro said, Einar is just completely based, and I would agree. I like the armies coming from Einar. Shiori, by contrast, is none of these things. Einar summons plucked her from her home in Earth's feudal Japan, where she was barely in her teens, and she has been belligerently operating outside of his maxims ever since. Now, I like this character development. Now a warrior grown, Shiori has spent her time in the mystical Valhalla, honoring her craft, and can bend Earth-style martial arts seamlessly with magic. Interesting. Einar may not approve of Shiori's methods, but after her success in the Morrow Swamp, here we go. So call back to Swarm of the Morrow. He knows her fate, and his fate and hers are intertwined. And Shiori, though she could care less about Einar himself, will not fail those friends she does hold dear in the rising age of destruction. Now, I like this. I like this. Now, this is a good bit of character development that I can use for Tales of Valhalla and introduce Shiori in it and start becoming part of, you know, that core group of, you know, the Airborne Elite and others. Yeah, I totally can see it, and I like the outfit too. That's really cool. All right, let's take a look at. Let's just browse this real quick. Okay, Einar, Shiori. Let's see here. I know I've heard people say that like she's not great. 110 points, 4 life, move a 6, so she can move across the field pretty good. Range of 1, attack of 4. Not bad attack, not bad defense. Human, unique hero, ninja, tricky. It's your ninjutsu mastery, special attack. Range 1, attack 2, plus special. If Shiori did not move normally, she may attack with ninjutsu mastery, special attack up to 3 times. Okay. Before each attack, you must choose an opponent's figure with 2 clear sight spaces of Shiori and place Shiori on an empty space adjacent to that figure that is no more than 6 spaces higher or lower than Shiori's base. When attacking with ninjutsu mastery special attack, Shiori rolls 2 attack dice or 3 attack dice if Shiori has exactly 1 unrevealed order marker on her army card. That's a lot. That's a lot for me to take him. That's interesting. So it depends on how order markers are placed. And so basically this ninjutsu mastery, she can kind of attack, you know, a bunch of adjacent miniatures at once with this attack, and it's better if she strikes it with her first order marker, as long as there's another one unrevealed. And then what's this? Kiru 14. If Shiori is attacked with a normal special attack and receives 1 or more wounds, roll the 20-sided die. If you roll 14 or higher, you may place Shiori on an empty space within 2 spaces of Shiori that is no more than 6 levels above or 6 levels below Shiori's level. If you do, ignore all wounds just received. Interesting. So she can kind of dodge and move, and she's got Phantom Walk, of course. Shiori can move all through all figures, never attacked when leaving an engagement, so she can move around. It's an interesting miniature. I'm actually more interested in the lore than I am the stats, although I mean the stats aren't too bad. And you know, I know I said initially that the cards are like kind of flat, but you know, they're not bad. You know, it's not, I mean, there are things to gripe about, you know, a little bit, but it's not bad.